Hey, you wild woman. Welcome back to another solo episode of Into the Wild. And we're going to talk about something really crazy wild, but also so much fun. And I don't want you to leave. I want you to stay here because I want you to learn something about really how this came about. But we have officially launched the Society, which is a pink skirt project coaching program for women in business who are making $10,000 a month or more. And this isn't just another sales podcast. The reason why I'm recording this is because I want you to know that, hey, it's there. So yes, come join us, but also how this all came about and the importance of this community. Because yes, there are lots of incredible coaches out there. I have some, I'm married to some. There are a lot of incredible programs out there, but I created this specifically for women who understand that ChatGPT and AI can answer a lot of their business questions, but the one thing that's lacking is a community of women that just embrace the boldness and embrace the depth of what it means to be a woman, a business owner, a dreamer, a mother, and how we can be all of it. And we can be mediocre and great at some things, better at other things at other times, but that there is a safe place to come and ask the questions, ask for help, be each other's cheerleaders. If any of you had the opportunity to join us at the inaugural Pink Skirt Project Summit back in June in Kelowna, BC, you understood the depth of the energy of that room. It's like we cracked open the universe because we created a movement. This isn't just somebody who was successful in business and arbitrarily threw a group together. No, we had this event because we knew that we were creating something bigger and epic. And we weren't too sure what it was going to be until after the event when people said, Renee, Anita, this changed my life. You brought in such a curated group of women, of speakers, of sponsors that we understood the magic. The power that I have was bringing together the right people in the right energy with the right mindset, believing that we can build a life on our terms. We can build a life that we want to live according to our own standards, not somebody else's. And that's what the Pink Skirt Project is all about as a movement, but also how the society, this coaching program, goes beyond just understanding how to be more profitable, how to get more exposure, how to crush social media, because there's experts in the program. There's stuff I know and the stuff I don't know. We bring in people that do know. And I also live with one of the top business coaches in the world. So I get coached all the time. And let me tell you, that information gets disseminated into this group. But really, the crux of it all is this feeling of, hey, I'm going to show up and I'm going to feel like I'm seen. I'm going to feel heard. Can you feel heard? Yes. But I'm going to be so empowered to just do the thing, get the sale, increase my prices, expand, sell more, like whatever it is that you want to achieve in business. This is what the group is. And it is open for enrollment now. If you go to thepinkskirtproject.com/society, we are accepting applications. We are keeping this small and curated. We're not going to have 1,000 people in there just yet. That is the goal though. Right now we want the right people in it. So go check it out, pinkskirtproject.com/society. But let me tell you what this is all about. If you're coming here because someone sent you here and said, hey, this is what it's about, or you just happen to be tuning in and binging these episodes, then really it's about a couple things. One is the transformation that we want people to assume when they show up, whether this could be a mental transformation, confidence transformation, physical body transformation. The whole point is that mind, body, spirit, finances, your bank account will all shift for the better because you're in this community. I've been inspired by people like Giovanni from Archangel, Lindsay from Powerhouse Women, even Tony Robbins events. Been inspired bit by bit over the course of the last 2 decades to finally create this community that is different, that is unique, that offers very pink energy, but is not overly feminine. It is like girl power meets the audacity to say no and to ask for more money. That's what it's all about. So who's it for? This community is for, there's a couple women. There's like what we call the Leap Year Lila. This is the woman who's been side hustling, making her way up to 10K a month. And now she wants to go full term in her business. She wants to pour everything into what she's creating in a service, in a product. She really wants to stand for something. She wants to be able to stomach the flips, to stomach the transitions, and she just needs a community that just gets it. It's also for the doer Dana, who is already in business, already crushing 10K months. She may be doing 50K months, but she wants to get next level. Maybe she needs to learn how to delegate. She needs to learn how to say no. She needs to learn how to hire better, train better, create systems better. So she's coming in because she wants to get to that next level, but also feeling supported while she's there. It's for the conscious entrepreneur who wants to build a business that aligns with her values. It's for the women who are tired of choosing between success and sanity, who are okay with hiring house managers and sharing this prosperity with friends. It's for the leader who knows her impact extends beyond her profit margins. But let's be clear, we want to be very profitable. It's for anyone who's ever felt like they don't quite fit the traditional entrepreneur mold or don't fit in, don't want to subscribe to the way they think they have to run their business because that's what they've always been told. It's about quality over quantity. It's about holistic support. It's about business strategy, mindset work, life integration. It's also the anti-hustle culture. It's about sustainable growth without the burnout. It's about real relationship, not just connecting on LinkedIn. It's about showing up in the pink fullness of yourself. Now, within this society, we have 3 pillars. We typically follow the inner leadership. Inner leadership is like how you're transforming your mindset, your confidence that becomes your outer leader. It's about creating bold visibility, how you show up to sell your product or services. And it's about aligned execution in that order. We have a monthly structure that follows these 3 themes, and we have weekly calls. We have a resource library of tools. We have a curated community of women. The one thing that some of my friends said when we created this incredible, beautiful mastermind that we go to now every year in Tulum, because when I invited these women to this mastermind, one of the biggest things I have like imposter syndrome, like who am I to give these women advice? They're making like, $200,000 and $500,000 months, and I'm not there yet. They said, Renee, you have an uncanny way of curating an incredible group of people that we just trusted. Whoever was going to be there, it was going to be worth it. And that is what the Pink Skirt Project movement and the Society Coaching Program is all about. Curation. And it might not just be the individual that's curated, but it's the energy of that individual that is curated when she shows up. It's different than other business programs because we talk about mindset first, not in like some frou-frou way or fluffy way, but really about the fact that we often are the ones that stand in our own way of success. And if you can't dial in what's stopping you, if you can't get over the fear of doing the thing, you're never going to move forward, regardless of all the tools and tactics and strategies that you have. The transformation that we want to see for you, for the women in the group, is really understanding where you can be in the next 6 months to a year and creating the master plan to actually do it. And to not let it be something so audacious that you can't achieve it, but creating goals that are sustainable, that are achievable, that are something that you will be proud of. So I always say, like picture this, right? You wake up, it's a Tuesday morning, close your eyes and do this with me. And instead of that familiar knot of whether or not you're doing enough, you're good enough, you're charging enough, you actually feel a sense of calm. There's a confidence. You check your phone, you see that there are new client inquiries, and I had that this morning. Instead of frantically following up, frantically wondering if you deserve anything that's coming in, but instead you're asking yourself, who's next? Why not me? You smile because you know that you're worth it. You're not second guessing anything. You're not second guessing every decision anymore. When someone asks you to speak at an event, you don't immediately think, but who am I to be on that stage? You're actually saying, what value can I bring to this group? Because you know you have the value. You're not talking yourself out of it. You're talking into it. And here's where it all really gets exciting for you is that your business you're actually building is yours and you're enjoying it. It's no carbon copy of someone else and you're trying to make it your own. You're not hustling your way into some thing that doesn't fit. It's yours. So there's 3 specific promises in joining the society. First is that you'll trust yourself more than ever before. A year from now, you'll make bold moves without the exhaustion behind second guessing yourself or doing too much, because we take complexity and we make it simple. We take all the options of the things you can do and help you decide on the one thing that you need to focus on right now to get to that next level. Secondly, you're going to be in rooms that you never imagined, with peers you never imagined meeting. You couldn't have figured out how you would even meet these people because you didn't know them. You're collaborating with clients, with dream clients, or actually find clients in the program. Third, you're building a life and a business that's actually yours, that you love, that you designed. Not a version somebody else expects of you, not the one that's going to cause you to burn out. Your days, they feel lighter. They're scheduled according to how you want them scheduled. You feel delighted. You have this sense of growth without feeling the burnout. That's the promise that I want for you in the society. That's the promise that we can achieve if you show up and you do the work and you follow the program. Because it's all about simplicity. It's all about simple scales. It's all about being messy, but understanding that because something's messy, it just means everything's there. You just have to put it in order. And we will help you find that order. We will help you find that, quote, balance. We will help breathe possibility into you, even when days suck. Like I've had an overwhelming week, but I know I got my people inside the society. So this is just like a quick overview of the program. Why I created it, because this was something I needed when I first started. This was something that I could have used years ago. This is something that I know is already changing lives. The event changed our lives, even though we just started this program. So we already have the systems in place. We're already sharing people every step of the way of how we're creating this for you so that you can do it for yourself. I am open. I'm authentic. I'm a truth teller. People can ask me pretty much anything and I'll tell them how we did it or where I failed, because I've been sued. I've lost money. I've done all the things. And I want to share those stories inside the society so that you can avoid those mistakes and then eventually become the woman that can create the impact for her group, for her community, for the customers that she's serving. That is the big why. So if you're interested in finding out more about the society or joining, go to thepinksquareproject.com/society or follow me on Instagram, Renee_Warren. Come check it out. Jump in, dive in. This is for you if you really want to get to that next level and do something different that's more energetic, that's exciting, that's new, it's fresh. And I want you to join us too at the summit, the Pink Skirt Project Summit, happening in Kelowna, BC next summer in July. Go check it out, pinkskirtproject.com. I hope to see you there. Thank you.